Well, as we said a little while ago, music predates a lot of this weightlifting and stone lifting and hammer throwing, so we're going to tone things down a little bit with a little song that we call A Tale of the Cellar Dwellers. Anytime you're ready, Chris. Listen to a story about a couple of fellas that go by the name of the Cellar Dwellers and how they got this weightlifting show on Cat TV. You see, Winston-Salem got this TV station, and for a couple of bucks and a little preparation, ordinary folks like us could host a show. Now, about 2 years back, we were hanging and banging. I mean, those plates and bars were pumping and a-clanging, and we looked at each other and we thought we'd give this show a try. You see, we'd both been bitten by the iron bug, and we're going to lift weights until our graves are dug, so we thought we'd try to share our passion with you folks at home. Now, we didn't want to be like those California boys playing on the beach with their little chrome toys. Good old pig iron is our tool of choice. But filming this show wouldn't be a breeze. You see, these here boys don't live a life of ease. We work for a living too, just like y'all at home. But we ain't into making excuses. What's good for the ganders, good for the gooses. We do our jobs well. We punch a clock, and then we pump some steel. So if you're interested in added strength and size, don't waste your time and money on those steroid guys. Keep your channel set right here and we'll guide you through. So for my buddy Chris, my name is Steve, and let's remind you the title before we leave. That's Cellar Dwellers right here on Cat TV. Y'all come back now, I hear.
Well, we'd like to welcome you to the Cat TV studios. This is the inner sanctum known as the editing suite.
Yep.
And
editing facilities.
Now, we're here to talk to you about several things. One,
life insurance.
Life insurance. Two, never coming up short on your show. And three, what to do if you do.
Right. If you come up short, think quick.
Think quick.
That's right.
So in thinking quick, we've come up with the following three options. One, throw this camera out the window.
Can't do that, doesn't belong to me.
What was two?
Two was go out for pizza.
And three, talk about the most impressive things we've seen in weightlifting, who our heroes were coming up, and then some other meaningless dribble that might keep you occupied. Chris, most impressive things you've seen in weightlifting?
Well, earlier on the show, I talked about a man from Mississippi named John Wayne. John Wayne never lifted a weight in his life. But like I told you, he unloaded fertilizer trucks for about 4 years when he was a teenager, but his work he never did anything else except hard work. He did drywall from there out. I was on a job with John Wayne in Columbia, South Carolina, and the safe arrived to go in the store that we were doing. And the safe weighed 800 pounds, and it was immobile. The guy had a Tommy lift, and he set it down onto the ground, and there it was. And we couldn't get it on a dolly. We couldn't move it. We couldn't do anything with it. And we tried for several minutes. Actually, we tried for like 30 minutes to move this thing. Finally, John Wayne showed up with a wrecking bar and a prize bar, and he took a hammer and he chipped out the concrete on this on the road right there below the safe, and he put the prize bar up underneath it. And he got these two guys behind him to prise up just enough to get his fingers underneath it. He got his fingers underneath it, and he lifted it up about 15, 16 inches so we could get some conduit underneath it. He never lifted weights in his life. 800-pound safe. He lifted one side of it up. I couldn't believe it. I was amazed.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That's just that real-world strength. Real-world strength. I guess I'd throw two or three things in there. I did a little exhibition down in Pembroke, North Carolina for the Lumbee Indians about a month ago, and several guys down there put on a show. Now, the first was a guy named James Henderson, who's a powerlifter, and he's unlike a lot of powerlifters because he doesn't wear a lot of the support gear.
Makes a big difference, Steve.
So he's down there with just a t-shirt like this, and he warmed up. His first set was 315 pounds.
His first set?
First set, and he just started popping it, you know, about 6, 7, 8 times. He was actually playing with his legs. Then he put on 4 plates, which is 405, and he popped that out about 6, 7 times, left it on his chest for about 6, 7 seconds, rammed it up. Then he did singles with 500, 600, and then 650. That was phenomenal. I mean, I'd never seen anybody bench that much in person, but especially wearing just a regular T-shirt.
Yeah.
That was abstract.